you know that MrBeast has a secret YouTube channel?
Keep this video short and to the point. This channel was created because four good friends, me, Toller, Cameron.
Talking about YouTube channels, did you guys know that MrBeast has a Russian and a Spanish YouTube channel? That's right, MrBeast also has other versions of his channel in other languages to cater for other people. But how does MrBeast pay his taxes? We know that MrBeast gives away a lot of stuff, but does he pay the taxes on the stuff that he gives away?
It was stupid, the amount of money we spent. I mean, like, some months like 500 grand. You know, if I make them pay taxes on stuff, then I look like a piece of but if I pay taxes on it, on something that's already not really profitable,
well, hold on.
It's a little more messy when I give someone a quote.
Now that's something people don't really talk about that much. Talking about things people don't really talk about a lot, I bet you guys didn't know about this TikTok of MrBeast with his girlfriend.
What is this on my cheek?
Well, that's good for MrBeast. Good thing he isn't giving up his girlfriend like he did his college. That's right, MrBeast actually dropped out of college to pursue his YouTube career. And this actually resulted in his mom making him move out. He actually talked about this on a tweet back in 2019. But I guess it all worked out in the end, because next up we have MrBeast's custom-made Tesla.
I'm gonna be honest, this looks a little...
Now this Tesla was custom made by a YouTube channel called ZHC, and it probably cost a lot of money. Talking about things costing money, it looks like at some point MrBeast got all of his teeth replaced. But there's nothing to worry about because he obviously has the money for it. Talking about money, I bet you guys didn't know that MrBeast really loves gambling. Now his channel already revolves around people playing games to win money, so it only makes sense that he likes gambling himself. Take a look at this.
I played a heads up with someone. I turned 10 grand to 50.
Way to go.
Yeah, that's fine. And then I went to the roulette table and I wanted to put it on black, and they're like, you can't do more than 10 grand.
Now that's a lot of money, guys, but talking about money, MrBeast is actually planning on expanding his warehouse. He actually plans for it to be so big that other content creators can actually go there and actually film their content there. Imagine all your favorite YouTubers coming together to record in one place. Imagine how cool that would be. You guys know what was also really cool? When MrBeast opened the world's first free store. This video was an absolute hit and it went viral. People could just walk in the store and take whatever they want for free. Just take a look at this.
We are opening the world's first free store.
Yeah.
Exit this way. Thank you so much.
How much?
For you, man, it's free.
Free?
Just
for me?
Yeah. Here you go.
As you can see, his total is 0.
Now imagine walking in a store and just buying whatever you want. Isn't that the dream, guys? But talking about a dream, this is how MrBeast's dream started. Did you guys know that MrBeast's first ever video was a Minecraft video?
Bet I could kill these quick.
Now let's be honest, his videos have improved a lot since then. And he's probably a lot more rich than he was back then. But talking about being rich, did you guys know that MrBeast was an early investor in cryptocurrencies?
I know you're big into crypto,
Yeah. Crypto's been killing it, man.
especially for you.
Agreed. I mean, you've been doing pretty well as well.
Yeah, well,
Now I bet he's been making an embarrassing amount of money from cryptocurrencies. Now speaking about embarrassing things, MrBeast's mom exposed him for stealing from his teacher. That's right, in 2nd grade, MrBeast actually stole money from his teacher to buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Take a look at this.
2nd grade. Jimmy stole the change off his teacher's desk so he could buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I remember that because that's the day we got new.
Well, I guess MrBeast was a crazy person ever since he was a kid. But you know what is something else that MrBeast has been struggling with ever since he was a kid? Crohn's disease. Now MrBeast struggled with Crohn's disease all his life, and basically Crohn's disease is a type of inflammatory bowel disease. And MrBeast actually let himself out vulnerable, and he actually talked about this on Casey Neistat's channel. Take a look.
Yeah, it's an inflammatory bowel disease. It's just more like,
how does it affect you?
I've really never talked about it publicly. I don't even know. I've never even had anyone ask me about it publicly. Really.
Do you want me to end this part?
No. It's just it's,
how does it you're 20 years old, but how does it affect your...
I'm pretty low on energy, which I'm better. I'm not fake, so like just why in my videos I'm just not super high energy like other people, but...
Well, that's a really poor thing to happen to MrBeast. Fortunately enough, he's not poor himself, because in fact next up we have MrBeast buying his first car ever. MrBeast actually bought the BMW i8 and he actually loves it. You can tell that he's actually really passionate about it, and actually let's roll the clip right now.
The first thing you'll notice is there's like blue LEDs throughout the whole thing. I can change the color and they look pretty cool at night.
But sadly after, MrBeast felt really guilty about it and he actually just sold the car. Another thing MrBeast was kind of guilty about, he actually deleted over 70 videos of his old worst intro series. But here's a clip of one of them that we managed to find.
Hello and welcome to YouTube. So yeah.
You know that saying, stay in school, don't do Well, if you're gonna make intros like that in school, I'd rather you do.
Well, that was actually really great. You know what's also really great? Being MrBeast's friend. Actually, it's a fact that being one of MrBeast's friends is one of the highest paying jobs in the whole world. Because almost every day you're competing in new challenges that can win you up to $100,000. And if it's not cash you're winning, it's either a house or a car or other expensive things. Being friends with MrBeast must truly be a blast. Speaking about facts on MrBeast, he is actually 6'3" tall, guys. And this actually brings us to our next thing that you guys might have not known about MrBeast. MrBeast is an actual beast at basketball, guys. In fact, he actually went ahead and won the Ace Family Tournament. Here's a clip of MrBeast actually playing basketball.
2 points.
Okay, 4 by the way. Yeah.
Maybe him being 6'3" actually has something to do with him being really good at basketball. But you guys know what MrBeast is also good at? Saving himself from life or death situations. That's right, so one day MrBeast was in the passenger seat on the highway when his friend literally passed out. Now MrBeast was really panicking and he had to come out with a solution. Check out this clip.
The story about the time I almost died. Good night's sleep. We start our drive home. It's a 8-hour drive with me and like 2 of my other friends. And then my friend driving, he just says, "Can we pull over to a gas station? I don't feel too good."
Now keep on watching this clip until the end because it gets really scary.
And I turn and look to my left and his head's just bobbling. And he's just like,
Wait, is he driving?
yeah, down the highway. And he's just like dead.
Wakes up.
Screaming, "Wake up," as we're going down the highway. And like his foot though is still on the gas. So we're like slowly going a little faster now. We're going like 80 or 80. You know, I gotta slow this car down. So I just put my head below the wheel. I grabbed his foot and just threw it off the gas. And then I look up and I'm like, oh, we're still going straight. And so I think everything's over. I literally, the second I let off the brake so I can put the car in park, which is like on my stomach in the console, he comes back to life. His heart starts beating again, which I'll explain what happened. And he just stomps on the gas. And I'm like sitting up, not with my hand on the brake anymore, because he came back to life because what he was doing was driving. He instantly started driving again. To explain what happened to him is his heart just stopped beating. It just literally stopped beating. He has a rare condition.
No
super rare.
way.
So by all metrics, he was literally dead. And there's a dead man driving.
Next up we have a crazy clip that you guys cannot click off the video without watching. Next up we have a MrBeast accident that actually went really bad. MrBeast actually had to get stitches because of this accident, and let's get into it. MrBeast was just fooling around being MrBeast and he was just smashing Coca-Cola bottles when a piece of the glass from the Coca-Cola bottle literally flew into his face and it cut open a part of his face.
Okay, that didn't really work. Okay, that didn't really work. So now we're just gonna do Coke versus Coke and pray I don't die. Whoa! Oh, shoot. I'm bleeding. Alright, note to self, boys. Don't smash a Coke bottle against a Coke bottle. Oh, I should face up. Alright, I'm bleeding now. Oh wow, I'm bleeding. That doesn't look good. Okay, I'm bleeding now. I think I should end the video there.
But that's been things you didn't know about MrBeast, and if you guys want to watch more MrBeast content, then click on one of the 2 videos on screen right now.